Gonna go ahead and get myself comfy here.
Metroid!
Yeah, it's been a while since I played a first-gen NES game. So I figure, why not?
I still need to beat the original Metroid.
Now, to be fair, I did do a test run by playing on my modified PSP, and just from memory, I was able to grab whatever I needed and beat the game, so this should be a quick run. Of course, upon saying that, I might have jinxed it somehow.
Isn't that how it always goes?
Just about every time.
That's what I figured. I'll be back in a second. I gotta go give my dad his shot.
You have 3 milliseconds.
It's gonna take longer than that.
Now, I should mention, for those watching the highlight of this, if Twitch is still allowing highlights, that I am doing tests of my bandwidth to make sure that I can still stream. It's been a while since I've streamed a full game. And right now I'm switching over to my streaming computer to make sure none of my frames get dropped. Alright, let's do this. Oh, forgot, I don't have bombs yet. Forgot.
Alright, I'm back.
You are back!
Oh, so guess what I picked up?
What did you get, Mr. Totil?
It's total.
Total. Okay. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you
A pair of
get? What'd you
Sennheiser cans for $30.
get? Ooh, nice.
The HD 419.
That is awesome. You know what else is awesome? This thing that I forgot to put on. I'm gonna put on a quick ad. Not that kind of ad, though.
Metroid を破壊せよ。地底深く広がる迷路要塞に宇宙征服の野望が渦巻く。
Yes!
行け宇宙戦士サム。ファミリーコンピューターディスクカードにアクション&迷路ゲーム。メトロイド。やればやるほどディスクシステム。
Something I forgot to do lately was play the ad for the game. For those watching the highlights, you may have noticed a slight change in audio quality. That's because the disc system allowed for 2 additional sound channels, mostly used with music. But it's also been used with sound effects. So you may notice an increase in quality, which unfortunately was lost when it was ported to the United States.
Us Americans get everything ruined.
Yeah, part of the problem was that we kind of got a butchered system when the NES was when we did get the NES. We didn't
Kinda
get
butchered?
We didn't exactly get the family computer. We got the NES, and it kind of shows. There's an expansion port right below where the cartridge loader is, which was never used. And that would have allowed for plugging in the disk system. But it was set up in such a way to where it would never be used ever.
Could you imagine if the disc system came out in America?
I figure the same thing would have happened as would have happened in Japan. People figured out how to how to copy games. Even more so from the Nintendo distribution system, which was meant for people to swap out their games. There was special writable discs by Nintendo to where you could purchase a game from one of their vendors and have the game written to the disc. And the Japanese consumers learned how to pirate games, and so Nintendo put an end to it pretty quickly. Now I've got to make the long trek over to get the long beam. Long beam is long. You know, I noticed that when I'm looking at myself in the at my webcam viewer, it almost looks like I'm looking at the game itself.
That's kind of what you want, though.
It kind of is. Oh wait, I don't want to go that way yet. Kinda weird, I got hit by something. It's a bumble!
Hey, you're cheating.
How am I cheating?
I hear a turbo button.
You hear a turbo button. How is that cheating?
I'm messing with you, you know that.
That's alright, Batonzi tends to do that too. He's like, you're cheating! And how am I cheating? Because you're not dying all the time like everybody else. Yeah, because a lot of people want to see players die all the time. What is this, Game Center CX? Technically, I could go after the ice beam right now, but I need to get more missiles first. And it doesn't look like they're coughing them up.
I am sick of this weather. Yesterday, beautiful, 51 degrees outside.
Oh,
Today,
it was great today. I mean, it was great yesterday. I mean, what was it
Yesterday.
like today? Sorry, I'm talking over you. I apologize.
I know, and I'm listening to the stream too because I actually enjoy the music.
So what's the weather like today?
25 and snow.
Wait, it's snowing? Where are you at again?
I am right on the border of New York and Pennsylvania.
You're getting snow.
I'm getting snow. Lake effect snow.
Maybe with luck, it won't stick, and it'll be gone before you know it.
It's not really sticking right now.
I'm actually surprised that we're not getting it first, because usually us up in the mountains, we tend to get a little bit of snow before everybody else on the East Coast does. But it sounds like it passed us by.
Well, like I said, I'm right on a lake effect snow belt. I don't know if I told you the story about one time at work.
I'm not sure you did.
It was 60 and beautiful in January, and then in the middle of my shift, it started a blizzard, and I was wearing shorts, and I was outside.
I do remember once I showed up to work and I was immediately sent home because it was just starting to snow. Okay, there's a trick involved here. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of what they meant by bomb jump. You lay a bomb, then immediately get back up, and then jump as soon as the bomb goes off. When I was growing up, I kept thinking bomb jumps were like were supposedly like this, where you just keep laying bombs in rapid fire and propel yourself upward while you're still in the ball.
Alright, I gotta lay on my bed and stretch out for a few minutes.
That's cool. One of these days I'll figure out how to stream from my bed. Of course there will be no webcam, but at least you'll be able to see me in action. That almost sounded dirty. Oh, for fuck's sake, get over here. Now to take the top path. little bit of a hiccup there. It's like Samus is leaving little ball droppings everywhere. Aha. And we have been greeted by the JCW. Hello, sir. I almost forgot to show you something. I'll be back in 1 minute. As you can see, it's not even opened. I have an unopened copy of Metroid. I'm considering opening it up just for the meetup later this year when Jason decides to hold it. Definitely looking forward to that, by the way. Which, by the way, you can check out at www.videogamefanfest.com. We're not quite sure where it's going to be yet. We all know how much the badges are going to cost. We don't even know how much the rooms are going to cost because we don't know where the hell it's going to be. But it's still being planned, and I'm looking forward to it. And it's dinner. Chase W's like, Heil shite. Has an idea. See this guy right here? I'm going to use him as my stepping stone. Normally people will just use that guy, but you kind of have to have the high jump boots to use that guy. I found that it's a lot easier to just freeze him. And I think I just blew it. No matter, we can still do this thing. We're just going to have to let him come along. Come on, little dude, you can do it. Little dude. Who am I, Bart Simpson? Freeze him right here. Ah! Could have swore I'd get it. You know, I'm not quite the guy to give up, so we'll just go ahead and lure him down here. We don't need no high jump. However, we will be needing the high jump for other things, so we're going to go and gun for that right now. Ow? Forgot. I don't go through that one. I have to go all the way down here. Why would I forget that? That's just... It's just stupid. You're about to witness one of the disadvantages of having a family disk system. Wait for it. Yep, if this were the real disk system, it'd be loading right now. There we go. All of that just for one little energy pellet. Not sure if you heard that or not, but a giant motorcycle has decided to roar past because, oh, spring is coming.
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, this mic tends to pick up a lot of things. Actually, there are some exceptions to the rule. It can pick up everything except for two things. That ionizer back there that I'm pointing at, and my cat when it decides to rub its face against the against this thing. It's a shame it doesn't lead to double the ice power. Fuck's sake. You may be in a bad state of mind when it takes you a full 2 minutes to ask yourself what the fuck you're doing. I was about to say, I did not just do that, did I? And of course, no fuel! Wait a minute, do they respawn? They do respawn. Unfortunately, they're not going to let me take advantage of it. Why am I not surprised? Just let it happen.